Hello everyone, welcome back to Last Call BBS. Today I am eager to get back to 20th Century Food Court. It's been a few videos since we visited this, as I recall. I would also not mind playing Forbidden Path, I suppose. But let's see what's going on here in the Zach Maddox Food Court. On the fried side. And that looks like a chicken? Anyway, the ancient peoples of the 20th century often stopped by the roadside on their commutes to and from their employment jobs to enjoy this snack, consisting of a dismembered bird dipped into hot oil and seasoned with generous amounts of salt. Alright. So what am I meant to do? They're going to order various sizes of chicken, and we're meant to fry them all. Ooh. Sliced chicken. Oh, wow. Okay, slicing it cuts it into 3 different bits. Okay. I was looking at it from the top because that's how all the animations have been so far. Or not animations, the diagrams. So we dispense a chicken. We chop it up into bits. I see. Well, we might chop it up into bits, because they might want the whole chicken. In which case, we don't send it through the chopper. Or they want a piece of a chicken, in which case we send it through the chopper, dispose of the parts they don't want, I guess, and then send them the part they do want. Well, fry it first. Yes. Okay. So... Where's my chicken slicer? This looks like it. Chicken dispenser, chicken slicer, tray dispenser, output. Okay. Wait. No, this is the breader, not the slicer. This is the slicer, and we need a fryer as well. Is that correct? Chicken... Where's the... I thought there was something about breading it. I see a fryer. No, not machines. Coat with breading. Okay, that's this thing. We get one of those. Ah, of course. Okay, so a fryer we can buy, because that's something that's reused across many different puzzles. Whereas the chicken breading machine is given to us and we can't buy any more because it's special to this puzzle. So that's what this is. This is the chicken breading machine. Okay, so if we were like to do the simplest thing possible, we would just ignore what the customer asked for. No, that's backward. There we go. And just always fry up an entire chicken, right? So we would say start, make me a chicken. I guess we need a bit more than that, right? Oh, hang on. Are the frying amounts, do they vary based on the how much chicken there is? Oh, they do. Okay. So a whole chicken wants 8 ticks of frying. A half chicken also wants 8 ticks, but a smaller one, either cutlet or leg, wants 4 ticks. Okay. So let's get a multiplexer. So whole and half both go here. With another multiplexer, we would say cutlet, hey, cutlet and leg. Why am I doing this in such a badly organized way? Cutlet and leg go here. And these are the inputs to our counter, which has a +8 and a +4 and a -1. As long as it's positive, we've done this kind of thing before. Let's put it over here. As long as it's, so set those up. This is how we continue. We decrement it. If this is positive, do that. And then also do something else. When it's 0, please eject from the fryer. And not when it's positive, go to itself. When the fryer is sensing something, go to itself. So do I need to do anything while this is positive, actually? No, right? And for now, we'll just make a chicken. So I think this makes a single fried chicken, like a whole fried chicken, no matter what the customer asks for. Boy, look at that thing fry. It goes for ages, huh? Overcooked. Oh. When this senses, of course, it should go to -1, not to 0. I wasn't watching that part of the screen while the chicken was cooking. Oh, what a beautiful fried chicken we've made. Cool. Okay. So now to work out the details on the actual interesting part. I just wanted to confirm we were doing everything in the right order here. Or, yeah, I guess that's what it was. Build up a really simple proof of concept and then elaborate on it. So, all right, what's my controls for the chicken slicer? There's no controls, right? Wait, where even is the slicer? I see. So this is going to be something, I guess, that we're going to reuse across many puzzles because it's available for purchase. If it were only for this puzzle, it would have started on the floor, probably. So this is kind of a splitter of sorts, right? We're going to learn... There are going to be other things where you choose which of something to use, I guess. Okay. So we need to start with a router that decides whether to chop the chicken up, and if so, which piece to put in the fryer. Or whether to just put the whole piece in. Or the whole thing, rather. And I think that's basically it, right? I mean, there's still obviously more routing of stuff to do in here, and we're going to need more multi-mixers for the fact that we're using this stuff more than once. The obvious approach uses 4 routers, which seems pretty expensive. Right? You have one router in front of the slicer that says whether to go there at all. And then for each of the 3 outputs, you have a router which says whether to send that into the garbage bin or onward to the breader. Is there somewhere to have some way to avoid using 4 sorters? Routers? I don't think so. Okay, well, there you have it. At least the wiring's going to be simple for them, right? Just like it's going to take some doing over here. So let's scoot all this stuff over to the left to make room. And move this stuff down for the moment. I mean, honestly, could just go there, right? Because that's sort of our last chance to get it in. And there's no sense making things harder by putting it anywhere else. So we need a router. It's input. Which either sends the thing straight there. I need more space than this. Like that? Or we send it to the slicer. How am I going to get back to this? This is so nasty. Because, like, we need a router here-ish, let's say, right? And I could have up be, yep, send it to the breader. And never send it forward. Or I could have forward be send it, of course. And I could have right just never happen. And left, okay, that sends it to the trash, I guess. Maybe I need to make better use of the space down here. Obviously, this is not going to be the most efficient, fastest way. But this gives me more room to work with, I think. And I'm not too worried about competing for score. Slash time, slash whatever. Plus, you know, if I find out I do have enough time, I can move stuff around a little. Anyway, so we have this. This is a way to get the whole chicken there, or whatever comes out this side. The problem is, how on earth do I, like, get a router in here, right? So I can't have it spit something out this way, off the screen. If I get a piece I don't want, I have to put it in the trash. I do have trash bins, yes, okay. This side is sort of fine. I can just put... Oh, maybe that's what the answer is. No, it's not. Because I was going to say, oh, I'll just put another router here, right? And it can output up to this one. Although there's numerous reasons that won't work. The first one is, this is the space I was reserving for garbage. So let's say I put a waste bin there. Then I guess this works okay, maybe? Yeah. So I can squeeze another router in here. To go like that. And so this can be the forward path and this can be the never taken path. And then I think I can just jam a router in here and just never send stuff forward. Either join up here. Actually, I guess this would be at least as efficient, right? Or send it to another trash bin. Oh, the trash bins... They're not just, they care what order what direction you enter them from. I think. Let's find out. Let's just have, sorter A always go left and see what happens. Oh, it didn't get there in time. Very funny. Well then... I guess we'll just have this send the left signal then. Okay, so that one, yeah, that works. And if I do this... Oh my god. Okay. Understood. So we actually do need 3 separate garbage bins, which is fine. I have room. I was just trying to save on expense. Right, I can do this, and now there's 3 ways to get to the garbage. 1 for each of the things that can come out of the slicer. Now, I should be able to be more efficient with my routing, right? I shouldn't have to double back at this point. If I do this the other way, then I think we can do these the other way as well. I was thinking like this. Oops, that doesn't work. No, I guess I was thinking about going up. No, that's what I just had. I guess I was thinking kind of like this. So that we can join back up here quickly. Now this doesn't actually ever need to go forward, does it? But it could, it's fine. Now we can try to save on worst case time by having the large items go the short way, i.e. here or here. And the small items go the long way, like that or that. Is there some way I can avoid this little detour? I don't think so, because I do need a treasure or garbage can about here. All right, so now we can get started wiring this up, right? We need, I think, 4 more mixers. One for each of the sizes that can be ordered. And we'll start by just wiring those back up to where the old inputs were. I.e. into the timer. And then we just have to wire them all up to what they should do with these routers, right? And isn't it nice that it stacks so beautifully? That depends on the chicken. So for a whole chicken, we just want the top one, or A rather, to go right. And that's all we have to do, right? We send the chicken in there for 8 ticks. And the chicken comes out done. Beautiful. For a half chicken, of course we can't just have these match up because they need multiplexers for their inputs as well. Okay. I don't think this is enough of them actually. So for a half chicken, we say go straight. Oh, this thing needs a multiplexer too. Mostly to control its straight at least, so... How many things do we have to route for a... For everything except whole chicken, we need actually 5 outputs, don't we? Actually, wait a minute. What happens if you send something to a router that's never been programmed at all? Does it just go straight through? It does. Is there some way we can use that? Not really. Well, actually, there is. Because in this case, we could arrange for straight through to result in disposing of the garbage. So no one ever has to program C, except to say, don't go in there. Right? The others, though, we kind of do have to program. So we save a multiplexer or something by doing this, I think. Or a couple, right? We save multiplexers for the everything except for the ones going in here. So, for example, when we're making a half chicken, that's here. Oh, hang on. Well, you going right only needs to happen in 2 cases, right? For the whole chicken or for whatever comes out of this side. So we do actually need... Oh my god, I just deleted a multiplexer. What am I doing? We need this actually to say... We need 2 ways to have this go right. Oh no, hang on. Oh, that's too bad. I was thinking just have this thing go through here. But then I'd have to have this go straight and then later reprogram it to let things go that way. It would be simpler if, well... Yeah, I mean, I guess we would be... We could, for example, route this all the way like this to avoid all the other routers, and then we wouldn't have to program anything again. But that costs us like 7 conveyor belts or something, and a bunch of time. It would be more efficient time and money-wise to reprogram this router as once you pass through here. So let's just throw a sensor in here. So when we detect some food coming in this way, that must mean that was the one we wanted. And at that point, we can reprogram this to go right. So this is the half chicken, in fact, is when that happens. So in that case... Oh. You don't have to... Right, you don't have to program a router if you're going to go straight through. So all the cases except for whole chicken can just not bother programming this one. And they'll go straight. Okay, that's cool. So if we want a half chicken, this one, D, needs to go left. Products cannot enter from this direction? What the fuck? That's not cool. Sigh. Okay. I mean, I don't like that at all. I just kind of assumed these yellow bars would lift up if you sent something in while it was programmed correctly to... Okay. I mean, we can make space for this. We just need to move this entire thing down a notch and have this, like, do the doubling back that I was trying to avoid. So... Ah! Oh, no, we're going down, right. And this stuff all still needs to move down. I feel like there was some more elegant approach to this. Wait. I did this thinking I would go over the top. But you're not allowed to cross conveyor belts in this game. I keep forgetting. It looks like it should be manufactorial, but it's not. Okay, well then let's use not quite another dimension, but something anyway. Where here, this first router is actually like this. And now we can just go straight down if we don't want to cut the chicken. This doesn't help, you're still gonna have to cross wires. I mean, I guess what I have to do is like this so that I can go around to avoid cutting myself off. But I guess I can do that, can't I? This is horrific. So we come in through here and we decide whether to slice or skip slicing. And then we get back in here. If we slice, the half chicken goes this way, if that's what we want. Otherwise, we dump it here. Now, could I not have done this more simply by... No, I keep thinking if I scooted this up a bit... Well... If I scooted everything up a bit and flipped the order of these two, then I could just go around this. Right? I don't need that anymore since I'm not reusing a controller. Is there some reason that one of those would be better than the other? I'm not seeing anything obvious. I guess there's less of a route around to get to here than there is to go all the way up here. So if I take this and put it there, and then move everything up by one. Maybe there's some way to mass select, but I never learned what it was. Then I can do this, which seems slightly less wasteful. It also lets me reorient by taking everything this way instead. Can't go that way, that's not allowed, but if you went this way... Well, no, if I'm coming this way, I don't know how much more efficient this really is. This way there's... Is there actually less doubling back for, like, the chicken legs this way? I'm not sure. Yeah, probably. Because by the time they get down here, they were going to have to double back anyway. If we went like this. I don't know, I guess it's about the same for them, huh? I'm just slowing down the full and half chicken needlessly. I don't think it matters. Okay, so we now got all of our routing built again. But this time, hopefully, correctly. So, if they want a whole chicken, send A to the right. Good, that's still what I have programmed. If they want a half chicken, send B to the right. which only has to be done in one case, so no need for another mixer. We don't have to touch C, but we do need to route D left, because we couldn't figure out a way for straight to go in the right direction. So we need a mixer for that, I think. Oh, in fact, we can just reuse this mixer, right? Which I just deleted. So we wanted a half chicken. We sent B right. Oh no, B can just go straight. That's better even. Oh, don't delete it. The only thing we have to route in this case is D left. I think I'll put this near D. It seems like a lot of people are going to be using that. If you wanted a cutlet, that's when you have to do the most work. You have to send B left, which we do need to do in two different cases. So let's put a mixer in front of it. Actually, I guess I have one already. And also D left. And also C right. Finally, if you want a leg, you have to send D right and B left. So I think that might be it. Let's see what goes wrong. Oh, the whole thing is backward? I thought the halves came out on the left for some reason. Okay. Well, that's a little bit annoying, but I think we just have to flip the wiring on these two, yeah, because for some reason I thought the half went here and the leg went here. So we can just take whatever wire the half goes to, which is this, and plug it into leg, which is here. And then leg, the wires for this all have to go over to half. So someone asked for a half. We're dumping everything but the half in the garbage. That's cool. Delicious fried chicken. This time they're asking for, what is that, a cutlet or something? Yeah, that seems to have worked out okay. Very inefficient with all the conveyor belts, but I couldn't figure out a smarter way. Now they want a leg. Looks like that's working. Very authentic 20th century flavor, by the way, to just like throw away most of a chicken when somebody orders something smaller. Okay, done, right? Yeah. Way up there on time and cost, which is not a surprise at all. My friend was trying to describe fried chicken as like a thing, but I couldn't imagine it. Now that I tried it, I can confirm it sucks. Thanks, Crystal. Hell yeah. Came here with my wife. My wife has a sensitive palate, but she says she enjoyed this. She, my wife, says she wouldn't mind if we came here again. Hungry ghost. Oh, okay. Cool. Well, next up is going to be a barbecue, but I think I'll leave that for another time. Just do a couple Dungeons and Diagrams and get out of here. Nice easy start with those. In fact, we get the whole treasure room, I'm pretty sure, and the exit to it even. Wow. Very strong start. Must be challenging after this, right? This can't be the only wall. So this is the entire row. Don't know yet whether this connects up. Oh, I do because there's a 4 there. Okay. I don't really understand the puzzle setting in this game. This one is so much easier than some of the recent ones we did. I mean, I'm sure there's... I see this is a mimic. You can't trick me. I'm sure there's some stuff that... where, like, puzzles were harder because I missed something, some obvious early deduction or something. I imagine there are cases like that. But, I don't know. I can just complain about perceived difficulty instead. And it's still perfectly valid. That one seemed too easy. So these two are real treasure, though. They're not like greater mimics or something, right? There's only room for one more open space in this column, so the treasure can't extend that way, which means it goes over here. And I guess this whole column, except for these two spaces, must be open because there's a wall on one of these two squares. Let's see. If this touches here, that must be the exact shape of the treasure room, right? This can't be a wall because this would be dead-ended. That is a wall. Unless it's part of a treasure room? Hang on. It can't be. Oh, that's not even real treasure. Right. That's the path out of the treasure room. We can tell because one of these squares must be open. And the other must be walls. The rest of the row is walls. So this is the way out of the treasure room. And that fills up all this. This monster needs to be closed off now. Wait a minute. That was only correct because I was assuming there were no 2x2s. But of course we're in the treasure room right now, so there can't be. And indeed must. Oh, I thought somehow there was an open space left in the column, and so I was measuring carefully which ones were the actual walls, but joke's on me, it was all of them. The Cosmic Orrery. Not a lot to go on at the beginning, huh? No big numbers. The ones aren't in any particularly instructive places. Even if I try to ask, like, where are the walls to the treasure room? I think I come up short. Pretty much any column could fit them. I guess not here. So the treasure room can't extend all the way out to here, which means it goes at least there. Man, every time I play Dungeons and Diagrams, I'm just like ready to fall asleep. I don't think I'm going to finish this one today. I'm just going to call it a night. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.